All right, well, now we're going to try another spread that's popular here in Ireland and also in the UK. This is called Bovril. It is a beef paste. It is a high protein beef paste. So Derek is already a little bit nervous. Again,
that last one.
my sister-in-law Amber was mean enough to prepare a piece of toast for us already. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're gonna try this. She says she puts it on her sandwich, and she wasn't kidding. We're gonna try this. Here we go. Oh.
I'm so cold.
Oh. It's like trying to puree a steak and then spreading it on bread. No, stop that.
I'm sorry.
Just stop that. Oh, my word. That's not good.
That was even worse.
No, I would go back to the Marmite in a heartbeat. Oh, my word. Again, that's another acquired taste. No offense to the Irish people or the people from the UK. I don't think I'll be getting that anytime soon. You almost done with your water there? You okay?
The taste is kind of gone.
Okay. Well, here we are. You just watched us taste test Bovril. That was, of course, we tasted. Yeah,
that was gross. It was gross.
We did that taste test in my brother's kitchen in Dublin, Ireland. So as you saw on the little caption below, right about here, sorry, right about there. So yeah, my brother lives in Dublin, Ireland, and we were there, and my sister-in-law, his wife, is the one who got the Bovril for us. She thought it'd be really funny because she loves it. She truly, genuinely loves it.
Crazy.
But she knows it's an acquired taste, so she really just wanted to see the looks on our faces, I think. I think that's where she was going with it. And so, I mean, looking back on it, of course, we can laugh looking back on the video, but at the time, it was rough.
Ooh, yes,
it
was.
So we never really gave a score. But what are your thoughts on that, kind of looking back on it?
It was gross. I mean,
that's simple, right?
What else do you want me to say? It was gross.
Yeah.
I'll say because we have a Marmite video that was also really gross. We filmed those two like back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And so we tried the Marmite first. That was really gross, and I didn't think it'd get any worse, and then it did when we tried the Bovril.
Yeah, and the Bovril, by the way, in case you didn't really make the connection, it actually took me a while to make the connection, but the B-O-V in Bovril is for bovine, because it comes from, it's beef. It's that the cow is of the bovine species, so that's kind of where Bovril comes from. There's actually a competing one called Bovrite. I think, yeah, there's like another brand. They call themselves Bovrite. It's essentially the same thing, but that B-O-V, that gives you the clue. This is a beef-flavored paste. So, yeah, I mean, it's spreadable. As you saw, you spread it, but it's just a beef. It's just beef flavor. Very salty, beef. Extremely salty.
Yes.
Now,
like
the reason why we what's that? Salty. Salty. Now, the reason why we're doing this follow-up, because we never really gave it a score. When we originally filmed that video, that was really just for our family originally as part of a video journal that we were making while we were in Ireland. It was just a really neat opportunity for us to go see my brother, to see Ireland. And we kind of filmed this more for ourselves, again, as part of a larger video journal that we wanted to do as a family. But then as we took a look at it, we're like, hey, why don't we put this on YouTube and see what we can do? So we're going to go ahead and give it a score now on what we thought of Bovril. So I'm going to I usually let you go first with the score.
Okay, so what's the lowest score I'm allowed to give?
Well, it's a 1 to 10. But you have given a 0 before on a 1 to 10. Why? Where are you going with this? Are you trying to go negative?
I don't know. It was gross.
It was not good. It was not good. Now, if I were to give it like three or four more tries, I might start to adjust to the flavor. I mean, obviously, my sister-in-law, her name is Amber. She likes it. So at some point, she tried it. I don't know if she liked it right away or if she had to acquire a taste for it. But at least today, I mean,
Yeah.
she actually puts that on her toast in the morning. That's her
That's
thing.
crazy.
So yeah, she enjoys it.
Yeah, yeah, because the bottle of Bovril, it was like already half used, so we know that she uses it.
Yeah, she didn't buy it new for us. It was already it was already in the cupboard. So let's get back to the score.
Yeah,
Let's give them a
I'm gonna-
score. Where are we at?
Like 0.
It's a 1 to 10
Oh.
scale. You're still gonna go 0.
Yeah, so
You gave
it's
0
0.
to the Marmite.
Yeah, I think this also deserves a 0.
All right.
Because the Bovril was worse than the Marmite. I'll say that, but since I'm not, I won't go any lower than a 0.
Okay.
It's
and
0.
right. And referring to, we did another video. If you haven't seen it already, there is another video in there where we traced Marmite, which is a yeast extract, and we were not big fans of that one either.
Yeah,
so.
it was kind of like the same thing, but it's just a little bit different flavor.
Right. Now, because we do this on a 1 to 10 scale, he did give it a 0. I will give it a 1, which is the lowest you can go on a 1 to 10.
Okay.
I will give it a 1. It's just it's such an acquired taste, and I'm not trying to insult anybody. If you like Bovril, that's your thing. I mean, more power to you. Genuinely, I mean that. That would take me probably quite a while to adjust to the flavor and get used to it.
Yeah.
Right? It's just, whoo,
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, by the way, this is our backyard here. We live in the Nashville area. If we've never mentioned that, we live in the suburbs of Nashville, and this is just our backyard. That fence divides our backyard from the neighbor, but here we are in our back patio. So 0 and a 1, that's it for Bovril.
Yeah.
So if you want to give it a try, you can find them in fairly small jars. If you want to just you're
Yes.
curious and just want to give it a try, you can probably find something similar. If here in the United States, you can probably find it at World Market. That's where we've seen it. World Market
Yeah.
is kind of a chain store. It's got a lot of furniture, housewares, and some food, and they bring all that
Yes.
in from all over the world. If you're not familiar with World Market, they kind of import home goods and some food from around the world.
Yeah, it's really cool in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It is actually really cool. And
at
so
least-
that's where you can find it. You can see it there. You can find it there.
Yeah, like at least under all their food stuff, it'll give like the little flag of like the country where it's from, so you know right away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so all the labels. All right. So that's it for Bovril, I think, right? Okay. If you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button below, and we'll check you next time. Thanks.